you guys doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to Share a Beer Show 678. Woo! Man, that deserves a round.
6, 7, 8, right in a row.
That deserves one of those too. Yeah, that man, 678 of these bad boys. You imagine?
Like I said it before. I'll say it again. That's 677 too many.
Too many.
Hey, but we're gluttons for punishment. So
yeah, but it's so hard. I mean, they're the ones watching this mess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we've got breaking news here, according to Vega. The black guy is late again.
So it's not breaking news. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works. I mean,
that's the way it is. Yeah, you just got to adjust your clock. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah. Let me get a link here. Post that in the chat. Today is Saturday, November 26th, 2022. Still, we have a few weeks left in this year. This is Share a Beer Show 678 once again. This is the Black Friday beer themed show. So any beer that you bought on Black Friday or on a particular Friday, or any beer that you think was brewed on a Friday, just whatever, really. It's basically whatever beer you have.
Yep.
And basically, just call it that you got it on a Friday, or it was brewed on a Friday, or you could use something clever and go, see the code. It's this.
You need that bump to decipher the code.
You can. Bum is a beer code engineer, and he can decipher that code. He speaks beer code. It's actually a legal language these days. Might as well be. It's that technical.
Hey, Julian is my middle name.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey,
so, hey, how you doing? What's going on, man?
I'm doing fantastic. Great day.
Now, I am gonna I have some news myself. Okay. There's someone in the chat going to be very disappointed, but Coach isn't going to make it today. Yeah.
I said he was going to try.
He said
later
he might.
On.
Yeah. So
there is hope, Vega. There's hope.
There's some hope, but there's a little bit of sadness out there.
We'll drop a tear. Drop a tear for him.
Yeah, we'll drop a tear. Exactly. Yeah. So, did anybody? I happened to get in line Black Friday once again. This is 2 years in a row. I'm in line now for a particular beer. Two particular styles of beer. Tom, Mark, anybody else get in line?
I didn't get in line, but I did get myself one. I got a 4-pack of the Bourbon County that I got last week, and then I did get one of the Sir Isaacs. It sounded interesting. It has aged in bourbon barrels with figs and graham crackers and natural flavors.
Nice.
Sounds delicious, doesn't it?
Yeah. They all sounded delicious. What did you give for that one? Do you mind sharing, or
2604?
2604. Okay, wow.
So St. Isaac, who brews it? Is it?
The Bourbon County.
Oh, the St. Isaac. Okay.
Yeah, that was the bourbon. Yeah, that was one of the bourbons. So, you cracked it open already, right on.
I just went for it. Tons of smoke.
Yeah, let's see, man. Yeah, share that. Man.
DTDB Day. Drink the damn beer day.
Yeah.
So
label.
So yeah, this is it's like a purple label. I have one as well.
Kind of like a red hue.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked a little red.
And that's Dr. Pepperish, right? Like,
yeah, a little bit.
So that's supposed to be is that supposed to be the cola flavor then?
No, they had a cola, but this is
the cola was last year, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cola was last year, okay.
Yeah.
Now, did you just pick up the one bottle, or did you pick up 2 bottles?
I picked up one. I might go back for another. It's actually really good, nice and sweet from the fig.
Wow.
You don't get much of the graham cracker, but it does say on the bottle that it's notes of dried fruit, honey, brown sugar, and lime zest. And you do get a little zip of lime. It's
You know
really
what?
good.
This must have been, because I got the limit on everything. So this must have been the one that the limit was 1, because that's the only reason I would have only gotten 1.
You know, a lot of the place I go to, I was talking to the guy, and he was like, "Well, he's like, they were willing to send us 3 cases of each," and he's like, "Well, we only wanted 1 case of each," and he said, "You can take as much as you want." They just didn't care. They were like,
so not only
buy
did he put it out early, but he was like, "You can have as much as you want." He was not limiting you at all. Wow.
because I don't think he wanted like the headache of the lines and stuff. He just wanted to just push it out, and if you buy it, you buy it. You don't, you don't. Because a lot of these liquor stores, like like he was saying, is like they'll limit how much you can buy, but then you'll go in a year later and you'll still be beer from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's like, just sell it. Just sell it. It's like,
Yeah. Because it costs them money to keep the stuff on shelf if they don't sell it. I mean, you know, they can't
it's
free up
expensive.
space to put something else in there. Yeah.
People want to buy it. Shit.
Yeah.
These darn things are so darn expensive. You know? This I've got one more that I don't have in my box with me here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. God almighty. Yeah, I got 10 beers. The 10 beers, all Bourbon County, that's $350.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, whew. But you prepare for it. I prepare for this. I know that this day's coming, and I know it's just not going to be a cheap day. It's an expensive day. And then after that, Tombstone, my favorite local brewery, already, this is their 2nd year of a bourbon barrel release too. They're big stuff. And so I bought 4 packs of each of that at $50 a 4. So,
holy
that's
crap. those sound really good though. You had Heaven Hill, Elijah Craig, and then you had the rye one.
Rye, yeah. Now,
that sounds really good.
And they had them on tap. So when I went yesterday, I sat and had 2 of them. They only had 2 of the 3 on tap.
Nice.
And then one of the ones that I'm about to have right now, they had on tap as well. This is an Evan Williams barrel aged.
It's such an experience. So that's the point of it, right? Like, you're spending all this money, but you're spending money on an experience. It's a new experience.
These are beers that they don't just go bad right away, right? Like they kind of
experience it twice. You get to experience the money leaving your wallet very quickly. And then later when you drink it, you recoup some of that a little bit. But then like 2 hours later, you pee it back out anyway. So it's like 3 experiences in one.
So, Plum, I see you sipping on something. You want to, is that a Friday beer?
It's my Black Friday beer because it's in a big black can.
Nice.
Oh.
It's a stovetop.
So shout out to the BBCs.
Yeah, big black can.
Big black. Yeah, the genuine.
It's a BBC of MGD.
There you go.
By way of the streets of Detroit. I don't know how scarce this is in 24-ounce cans, but it's certainly not available anywhere near me. I got this same place I get the Schlitz ice. This is number 31 in the J Vega 24-ounce challenge. Yes, Vega, the challenge does continue. I'm a man of my word. I'm going to do it until the challenge is complete. Although the way we're going, it's probably going to be 52 24s before Vega turns 52 now.
Right? Yeah, it really is. Yeah. We've got the other Cinderson in the chat now.
Double trouble.
Good to see him. Mark, what beer are you having, my friend?
Okay. I did buy it on Friday.
Okay.
And I was looking for something that was actually like had some direct theme black, and I couldn't find anything. But I think this one's pretty good because a lot of Black Friday shopping, you go out and you spend a lot of money. That's great, but then you have this feeling of impending doom when the bill shows up.
Oh,
Well done. Yes, well done. All right.
So this is from Heavy Seas Brewing. It's a hazy tangerine double IPA, 9.5%.
Oh, easy tangerine. Ooh, nice tangerine, man. I haven't had tangerine IPA.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm going to get tangerine. And Julian, we need you to check this. It says, see that number? It says 22,157. So I'm assuming that's 157th day of 2022.
Oh, bless you! Wow,
that's by February 2023. So, oh yeah, look at that.
That's nice.
Hazy. That is hazy.
That looks real good.
And you know what? Speaking of like, while we're on the whole sampling of beer theme, there, I went and checked out a couple of
Andrini,
Chad's beers reviews. I went ahead and watched some of his stuff, and he because who was it that mentioned he's a beer cicerone now?
It was you, Tom. Yeah.
Oh no, I was saying Darwin. I didn't know about. I know he's a judge. He does judging on.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, he does like judging on like the competitions and stuff, I believe.
Okay, yeah, because he was getting pretty technical about the actual taste of particular beers he was sampling. So far more technical than I did. But I just found it interesting that if you do get down on that level, like how much stuff we actually can break down that buds are getting compared to someone like that. You know what I'm saying? Not too bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, okay, I can get that out of that beer. You know what I'm saying? One of the videos I watched, he was drinking a Polliner, which apparently they are sending him beers as well. They send me beers from time to time. And so I know I've had those exact same beers. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. But what are you getting out of that one, Mark?
I am getting some tangerine, that's for sure. So it's not. Yeah, so I'm getting tangerine. I'm getting some nice, little bit of bitter. Not too bad. So it's real good. Not sweet, like sweet orange, but more like tangerine is a little less sweet and a little tangier.
Mm-hmm. Any doom?
Not yet. No doom yet. Now, if I drink the whole 6-pack, you'll see impending doom.
Yeah, because what was the ABV on that one?
9.5.
9.5.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a pretty big IPA. Yeah, that's pretty...
It's a good one. Yeah, that's probably approaching triple IPA territory, right?
Yeah. What would, out of curiosity, do you have any sort of recollection on what, like Tom, what would be the highest ABV IPA you can think of that you've had?
Oh, like triple? Like I think up to like 13%.
Yeah, I'm trying to think
something
of
like that. The 120, the 120-minute IPA is actually up there. It's like I think it's 18 to 20%.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah, but that's insane. It doesn't even taste like an IPA though, or any hoppiness.
Okay, I didn't realize
that.
High.
I didn't know that either. I thought I have had it, I think, once, and I thought like, okay, yeah, the worldwide stout I'm used to being that high, but I didn't think the 120 was that high.
And the 120 is pretty. I don't even think they put it on the bottle sometimes because it fluctuates but it's pretty. It's a pretty big beer.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I didn't.
I seem to remember it being at like 12 or 13 years ago, but maybe it just keeps creeping up.
Maybe I might be wrong.
But either way, 14 or 20. Come on.
Wow, look at that. He's right.
Yeah.
18%.
It's a huge. It's basically a barley wine. If you age that beer, it's like a perfect barley wine.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah. Well, look at the color on that. Yeah, when you look at when you start comparing it to it, you look at the color. That's not far from a full-fledged barley wine.
Yeah.
Barley wines are kind of that caramely, real dark caramely color. Some are darker, I suppose, but not everything's an absolute sort of thing. But we've had barley wines, each one of it. Well, most of us on this show and showed them, and they look very. Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, supposedly if you let that age for like 3-4 years, it matures into like a barley wine.
I could see that. Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that. You're gonna start. Wow. Yeah, clocking in. Yeah, the holy grail of hotbeds clocking in at 15 to 20%.
It's really not that good. It's decent for what it is, but it's such a big beer. It's
So
almost
big.
too much. It's too much.
That level, they kind of become a little bit of a novelty. They're just so overpowering.
It's more novelty. 423. Would you say it's a 423 beer?
Nah, I'm sorry. Definitely not.
If it's
fresh, if it's like super fresh, maybe. I've never had a super fresh one. It's always been a couple, 3-4 months, maybe even more.
Yeah, Sendaholic says he has a couple, and he says it's 15 to 18. So yeah,
I haven't had one of those in about 5 or 6 years, and I seem to remember the last one was like 15% or something.
I'll go over. We just went over this particular release. I'll kind of go this way with the screen and go over all the ones that I got. So this is the one. Me and Tom also have this one, the 2022. This is the kind of purple label, I would call it. That's the Sir Isaac's. Also, of course, the main variant, the 2022 of the basic Bourbon County. And
they're 14.3s this year, right? I believe.
14.3. Yeah.
And the 30th anniversary one is 14.4. I think all the adjunct ones went down a little bit.
So here, and then this is this year's coffee.
Nice.
So that's also there, and that the coffee is 13.2.
Okay.
Yeah, the Isaac's is 13.9.
And that here's the one that a lot of people that were in line with me seem to want, and that's the biscotti. Toasted almond. Yeah, you have notes of. I love the description. So, cocoa nibs, toasted almonds, anise seed, and natural flavor. So,
that's going to taste like a biscotti. Yep.
And this one's 14.3. So that's this year.
Is that a green label?
It's light blue.
Okay. All right.
Light blue. So my StreamYard is picking up anything that's actually light blue or green.
Yeah.
So it's gonna affect it. And then I have another bottle of the coffee. Okay, so and then the kind of big one, right? The 30th. I got 2 of these. Very cool.
Crap.
Very cool box. And this is in collaboration with Basil Hayden Bakers and Booker's and Knob Creek. So very special beer. 30 years of stout right here. So it comes with a nice little tag. It's just kind of blown out right now in my camera.
Yeah, I think Baker is separate from Basil Hayden's. I think it's 4 different. Isn't it 4 different barrels? I think they did it in 4. I think they must have meshed them all together, right? They probably aged them each separately, and then combined them.
Switch them?
Maybe that. I don't know.
That's got to be a fantastic flavor.
It was so cool to me because like you've got the box, so you have all this about Bourbon County, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When you flip it directly over, then you get a pretty cool, all this embossing with the gold lettering and just different stuff, which makes
a cool box.
Makes it very cool. And then of course you have the see-through here with the little tag and stuff like that, and then the lettering on the top and the bottom, and on the opposite side of that, very similar look. And what I dug was the way the box does this. It slides out.
Oh, nice.
And that's a cool little touch. You know what I'm saying?
They're getting their hints from the vinyl industry, you know, when you get
actually, yeah, it's yeah. And then the bottle comes out like that. So, you know, and then on the bottom of the inside, you have also the 30th.
Cool.
So nice little touches all the way around. This is a 14.4 beer. And not much on the bottle itself, though. But it might be a combination of this little card, by the way, doesn't open. It's just a very, very thick card. I don't know.
Does it give any tasting notes on the back, like on the top neck?
It says a stout aged in a blend of Basil Hayden, Booker's, Baker's, and Knob Creek bourbon barrels. So yeah, like you said, Tom, it's it looks like 4 different barrels. You know, there's nothing on all of this though to say anything about like how long it spent in each one of the barrels. I don't think.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
That's probably something on their website. I'd imagine.
Probably get all the gory details.
Yeah,
I thought about pulling the trigger on that. I just didn't want to. I don't know. It was a little. I don't know.
I did pick up 2 because you know I'm gonna have one of these soon, and then I want to be able to keep the other one for a few years probably, and then
that's a 30th anniversary. That's pretty cool because
it is pretty cool, yeah. So
no, it's not the 30th anniversary of the Bourbon County though. What is it? Because have they been doing the Bourbon County 30 years?
It says since 1992.
Wow, it's already 2022. What the fuck?
Yeah, it says since 92. And then I picked up. She had 27 or 25 of last year's toasted, and same number of last year's 150. So I picked up another one, not realizing that I still had one from last year. So, but God Almighty, man, you don't want to know what you paid for this bottle. It's like this was a good chunk of it. But yeah, this is the charred, then toasted. So they charred the barrel, and then it's toasted.
All of more reason to crack it open, right?
Oh my
you got
God.
2 of them.
And this is the one, and this is in collaboration with the Elijah Craig. So I just imagine this is going to be a special beer, man. My God. But what I do like is they tell you right here, the 1 and the 2. So aged 1 year in the Elijah Craig small batch bourbon barrels, and then aged 1 year in the Elijah Craig toasted bourbon barrels.
Ooh.
And so
that's nice.
Yeah, very nice.
2 years, that's a long time.
So 2 years. So yeah, that makes this, you know, you got 1 year in the small batch and then 1 year in the toasted. Wow.
I wonder if they they were gonna release it as just a small batch one, and then Elijah could was introduce different barrels and like, you know what, let's throw in these barrels for another year. You know what I mean? That'd be interesting to know that the process.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to hear that, you know, to find out for sure. But that was my beer haul right there. So pretty cool. Yeah, I'll be digging into this. These beers are just special, aren't they, Tom? Like you're how is yours right now? Is that
it's warming up a little bit. It's kind of the same. It's a little sweet. The fig is starting to open up a little bit on the nose. When it was out of the refrigerator for about 20 to 25 minutes, so it was still a little cold, but It's not very thin. The only reason I got this one is because I was looking up on Untapped and I saw that Zach already had the coffee version, he had the Sir Isaac's, and then he had some other one, and he seemed to like this one. So I was like, you know what, I'll go for it. I trust Zach.
The reviews on that one were pretty good. I watched I read a pretty detailed review on that variant, and it was pretty good.
But that biscotti one, when I went in, the guy with the guy that dealt with the bear and everything, he was like, some guy came in earlier and got 6 of just the biscotti.
Yeah.
So it seems like some people know something that other people don't know. Because
the biscotti, like I said, of the guys that I was talking to in line, most of them seemed like they were there to get at least one bottle of the biscotti. They really want biscotti. I've got my local Greenwood Brewing snifters. I've got 2 of them. One for the what is this? What is it called? This is the Ukrainian anti-imperialist stout from Tombstone Brewery here, and this is aged in their in Evan Williams 1783 small batch bourbon barrels.
Nice.
1 year, so aged 1 year, and just a solid, so smooth. Oh my God. I had some of it yesterday. They had it on tap. This beer is so good. Of course, it's going to look just like any other dark beer, of course, but my goodness.
Nice head on it, though.
Yeah, very nice. Look at that. Nice thin head. Still sticking around a little bit, so you got some decent carbonation in there. And just that smooth caramelly note on the nose, Oh, man. Oh, delicious, man. Absolutely delicious, man. My goodness. 15.5. 15.5.
Whoa. How's the mouthfeel on that? Is it a little, is it thin? Is it medium? Is it a little viscosity?
Definitely medium, yeah. A little heat on the back of the throat. You know what I'm saying? When it's going down, but it is smooth. It's not overbearing type heat. I mean, it'll warm the back of your throat a little bit, but it's not too bad.
I can see Bum wants to laugh every time. I can just see like a smirk on his face. Like every time you say something like that,
I'm reading the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some good comments in there
got some medical advice coming up for you there, Joe. Yeah.
I see all the medical advice coming my way. Yeah, as I speak, if you will. So yeah, that's.
And Joe, I do have a world premiere. Okay, I got a Bourbon County that's been aged in an open bottle for a week.
Whoa!
We shall try it.
In an open bottle.
Well,
wow.
When you were done, let's see if it opened up the body of the beer or made it a little thicker. We shall see, right?
Yeah.
After I drink this bad lad.
Yeah, and it might come out like lump. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll be interested to see. Yeah, that's. It's been open for a week. Now
have you guys ever done that? Have you guys ever you had a beer that maybe a big beer that you didn't want to dump out, and maybe the next day it was still there?
The next day,
drink it. Yeah, but this has been here for a week. Yeah, it's a week. It's a week.
Wow. Okay, so that's where I was going, was trying to find out the details on. So I was like, is it a beer that you kind of half cracked open, didn't realize it? Not quite sealed really well, or
this one. I just put the cap back on it, and we shall see. It's like 1/3 full. We shall see how it goes.
Still good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Even in that, it'll be better than a fresh malt liquor.
Yeah. Give me that bad.
I have done that a few times. Usually in relation to the amount of money that I paid for the beer. I'm like, man, I'm not dumping this out.
Yeah. Sometimes it tastes better though. For some, I don't know. Maybe
it was just sitting still. It didn't move since last week.
No, it just sat there.
It just sat, so it wasn't, and it's only a small. Yeah, it's probably fine.
Yeah, I imagine it's
It'll be
pretty
perfectly
strong.
fine. Whatever it is, it won't kill you, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing in that. That's the takeaway. Yeah, there's nothing in there going to kill you. That's the main thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's the main thing. And then the next one is a beer that Coach brought me from good old Idaho, man. So I'll be looking forward to having. It'll be my first Jim Dandy.
Jim Dandy.
Brewed with potatoes.
Jim Dandy to the rescue.
Yeah, proudly. I like how right there on the back they have proudly brewed in Pocatello, Idaho. Proud with a lot of pride.
Mm.
Shouldn't this have been a rainbow beer if that's the case? Like, if they're that proud. Now, since it's from Idaho, of course, I say it should be a little skanky, right? Like a little
like a Idaho type of thing.
Yeah, Idaho. So I was thinking, I don't know, maybe I should wash the can off first. Is that
Yeah.
Anyway,
but
yeah, we'll give it a little bit of that. But this one has notes of black coffee, dark fruit, chocolate toffee, and raisins. So it sounds very solid. So,
no potatoes? Doesn't say anything about having flavor of potatoes or nose.
Well, that's where the Russian Imperial comes from. They use Russian potatoes.
Russian potatoes, okay.
As opposed to Russian Idaho potatoes. So a Russian variant of potato that they grew right there in good old Idaho. Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen some of the sizes of those potatoes that come out of Idaho, man? They're like the size of freaking watermelons, for Christ's sake.
Oh, are you serious? They're that big?
Not really, but you know what I'm saying? Like they're
like a cantaloupe size?
Well, they're not shaped like a cantaloupe.
They're
long, but they're just giant, man. And I think that's
why a 3,000-pound pumpkin. I can probably grow a 14-pound potato.
Okay, there you go. Like the size of like what's that butternut squash or whatever that.
Okay.
They're like, God Almighty, they're like that size. Like I'm gonna have to let me share the screen here. We'll
Some people just know what they're doing. It's in their bloodline.
You gotta do the world's biggest potato. That's what you need to Google. World's biggest potato.
All you gotta do is peel one potato for Thanksgiving, right?
Create like 10 large order fries.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's why McDonald's uses those potatoes, because they're just giant, man. Okay, see, there you go. Look at the size of that sucker. Whoops.
Potato
looks like it's 200 pounds.
Yeah, it's a fake. It's just a building painted to look like a potato.
Quonset hut potato.
I mean, look at that. They have a Idaho Potato Commission, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, they make that's probably that's their largest crop.
Somebody to lobby DC. Come on, you gotta have a lobbyist.
Isn't that their largest crop out there? Producing crop.
What are Idaho potatoes?
At least revenue wise.
See,
yeah,
but yeah, we can. I guess maybe if I go over here and then do the whole images thing, and we would see like.
I'd love to know
a little doom here. Little doom.
Would love to know like the percentage of potatoes that come out of Idaho that are for the whole United States. That'd be interesting.
Well, a lot of them come out of Eastern Oregon as well. Eastern Oregon, there's just a ton of potatoes out of there as well. Maybe that is. I thought it was just a building, but this looks like a news story, and you can spend the night. I thought it was just a
spend the night. So you take your hot date, spend the night in a potato.
Yeah, in a potato. I don't know. Is that it might? Well, depending on the temperature of that potato, it could be pretty hot.
Yeah.
It
hot
could,
and steamy.
yeah. That's that, Idaho romance, man. That's like a
Yeah.
getaway. The Idaho Potato
Take the
Hotel.
hoe to the Idaho.
Yeah. The
What
big
the hell?
potato hotel. Look at that. What's up with that? let's check
They,
that out. Look at
they really love their potatoes, huh? Holy crap.
that. Here's the interior of said tater. Look at that. There you go. There you go. See, I don't know what she's doing. Is she pushing the potato? I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. But yeah, there's the address to it. It's in Orchard, Idaho. By the way, maybe that's where whoever murdered those people in Idaho is hiding out. Maybe he's hiding out underneath that potato.
Yeah.
They can't seem to find this person or persons. I don't know. But a lot of stuff happening up there in Idaho right now. You got those 4 people that were, I don't know, brutally murdered. Is that the way to say it? But those college students from the University of Idaho, right? Is that correct?
Oh, that wasn't Idaho. You're thinking of the football team, right?
No, it was Idaho, and it's those they were
College students in Idaho.
Students in Idaho that were murdered.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different one then. Yeah, I didn't. People getting murdered left and right. It's crazy.
I'm gonna say I can't keep track anymore. It's true.
It's crazy.
Yeah. There's been a large amount of mass murders lately, mass shootings and hell. There was a shooting at another Walmart. There's been multiple Walmart mass shootings lately because there was another one yesterday.
Jesus.
Yeah. My algorithm in Google knows that I like looking at murder, so hey
Joe, look who just died.
Exactly.
This school bus just flipped over, Joe.
Yeah, there's nothing more interesting to me than just like a huge obituary of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's just scroll through it.
I got a question about the gun laws in Arizona. In Arizona, can you just walk in, buy a gun, and leave?
No.
Oh, okay. Because some states are like that. Like Massachusetts, you have to. You can't go in, buy the gun, and leave. You have to they give you like a week, and then you get the gun. Some states you can go in, just buy the gun and leave. Right.
Tell you the truth, I'm the wrong guy to ask. I have not purchased in a very long time, so I'm the wrong one to ask. And I've never purchased a weapon here, so I actually am the wrong one.
So from my understanding, Arizona is pretty.
Oh yeah,
like you said, it's a gun state. It's 100%.
Georgia's that way. You go and pass the background check. It'll take you 45 minutes, because they got to do the background check. But once you do that, then you walk out with a gun. Yeah.
It only takes 45 minutes.
Yeah. Buy the gun and they do the background check.
That's what's crazy. The gun laws around
like a credit check, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine. Yeah, they check your credit, if you will, your background, and if there's nothing there, here you go, sir. I mean, it's kind of, when you think about it, in some ways, it's like, okay, if you wait a week or you wait 40 minutes, it's kind of like, what's the difference? If they're going to give you the gun anyway at the end of it, like,
I know, but the process of getting how can I say this? The process of getting checked to get a gun and the process of buying a gun are 2 separate things, though.
Yeah, see,
because in Massachusetts, like you have to go through a whole process. It takes like a month to be able to even be okay to buy a gun. And then when you go buy the gun, it takes like a week. You got to come back in a week to get the gun.
Oh,
it's something like that. Yeah.
So the purpose of all that is to make a process where it slows you down and it might even deter you from buying a weapon.
Well, no, because like if you're a hothead and you go in there and you're like,
right,
oh, I want this gun because this guy's, you know what I mean? He messed with my wife or messed with my girlfriend, and I'm going to go out there and get him. You know what I mean? It's something. If you're a person that has that mindset and you go in and get a gun, it only takes an hour. You might do something stupid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Vegas, right. Most of the states in the in the South and the Southwest are kind of the same way. You go and pass a background check, walk out, and
at one point, yeah.
Now, Bandwidth says, fun fact: Tom was considering becoming a cop.
I did take the test, and yeah.
Bandwidth has got a mind like a steel trap,
and
all that bandwidth in his head.
Yeah, Montana says I carry, just not legal. Yeah, that's yeah. I don't. Well, I only have one weapon. I have it on me right now, baby. You want to come find out? It's got
the love gun. I got the love gun.
It's got one bullet. And I shoot people in the face with it.
You got two chambers, one stock, one bolt, baby.
Well, so what? Speaking of shooting people in the face with your pistol, what does Billy D have to say about
Billy D?
Exactly. How do you not think of Billy D with a situation like that?
Billy D's always armed. He carries a Colt 45 with him at all times, as you can see.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh yeah, there he is, back and better than ever.
Yeah.
All right, and we got the light.
We got Billy D, we got the light on, and we got our vintage malt sponsor tonight. It's a vintage 16 ounce.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Mickey's.
Half quart.
Wow.
And as you see, recyclable aluminum.
Yes.
I know. So that had to be when they first started. Look at that pull tab. That is cool, man.
Yeah.
So for one thing, to reference that it's recyclable aluminum, also to reference that it's a half quart, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's all stuff that you could tell that was all new in those days.
Yeah.
Quart's a metric, right?
What year would you say that can's from?
Mid 70s, I would say.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess.
Any
slightly
sort of
different design than I mean, I'm no can expert, but just the way the bottom is formed and stuff.
Any code on the can at all that we can kind of
no, nothing at all.
Have you actually drinking one of those?
I will show you coming up. I'm not going to drink something this old.
Okay.
It is a year old though.
No, like have you actually like in real life? Did you ever like have that exact can?
Oh no.
No.
Too old. That's too old,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Oh well,
He'd have been a kid when that.
that's true. Yeah.
This is mid 70s.
Yeah.
But so we got that sponsorship tonight in honor of this.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Ice brewed ale.
Wow.
Production a year ago. So thanks to DLAC for sending this to me a year ago. This will be the only one of these I've ever had, or I ever will have.
Will, right? Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Expired just over a year ago, November 22nd of 2021. So
it's
I
fresh.
thought this was going to be the this is number 94.
Wow.
It's technically not a malt liquor, it's Mickey's Ice Brewed Ale, but it is blueprint acceptable.
I am curious to see what you think of that Mickey's Ice. I believe I've had one of those, not of course recently, but it feels like I had it many moons ago. But
now, what's the difference? What's the like an ABV difference, or what's the difference from regular Mickey's?
This is 5.8.
yeah, that's going to be a lot more. That's going to be,
which I'm sure is a little higher than standard Mickey's. Oh, I have Just happened to have a grenade right here.
I mean, come on.
Of course.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, of course there's a
And I'm not seeing.
Okay, well let's look it up.
It is like 5.4. That ice brewing takes out some of the water and ups the alcohol, dries it out, and ups the alcohol a little bit.
So I am showing standard Mickey's at 5.6.
Okay, so you get an extra 0.2 ABV.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Delilah.
She knocks on the door and she's like, I want to see you guys.
Delilah.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get Delilah here on here. So
Hi, Delilah.
good to see you.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Delilah.
Good to see you. Absolutely beautiful smile. Great hair as always.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just having a beer with the guys.
Good to see you, sweetheart. Hey, look at we're wearing the same color and everything.
Yeah.
You're matching with Joe. Look at Joe. You're matching.
We match and everything. It's when my nephew was here. Of course, I had family in town for Thanksgiving. I currently still do have my family here, but I had my nephew with the root beer. He could not get over the fact that a 9-year-old was able to have a beer. He just was like,
"Oh, he was loving it."
Are you sure? He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was not sure if this beer was safe for kids. He had to Google it, make sure root beer was safe for kids to drink. And even then, he didn't believe it. He doesn't trust anybody. I guess that's kind of built in, the non-trust of people. And he was like, I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? He has his phone and he was Googling a way to find out if root beer was safe for kids. He was like, I don't. And as he drinks root beer, he's like, yeah, I don't know.
There you go.
Bye. Say bye, guys. Say bye. I'm going sleepy time.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.
Sweet dreams. Yeah, see you next week. Absolutely. God, I absolutely love seeing the kids, man. Kids are wonderful.
I love you.
Absolute wonderful. So, yeah, good to see them.
You realize eventually we'll be able to do a compilation of maybe about 2 or 3 seconds of Delilah week after week after week and compile them together and just watch her age.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Well, to take your thought farther, Bum, that compilation will be to the point where Piper and Delilah will be taking over the show. And it will be like it'll be
the next generation.
First generation's too damn old. We're gonna do share beer.
Like Dad, I'm taking care of it. All right, come on.
Yeah, there's this population of
here's a cup. Keep drooling in your cup. We got share beer. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
go clean your dentures.
Yeah, and they'll have our urns in the back.
That colostomy bag. We're good. We're good. Yeah.
We'll come out with our walkers like Andrew's mother.
Yeah, it'll be her and Piper co-hosting this show, and I wonder what they would do with this show.
It'd be a hell of a lot better, probably. But,
way better. Yeah, I mean, seriously, I mean the amount of knowledge that a kid like Piper alone could bring. I mean, a kid that grew up, like I grew up in a small business. You know what I'm saying? And that small business happened to be a hair salon and nails. But I mean, the expertise that a kid that grew up around beer, literally her whole life, every single day of her life, grew up around beer and everything to do with beer. What would that person bring to the beer world and to a beer conversation? I mean, it would be incredible. It would be incredible, the wealth of knowledge. And you know what? Just and Mark knows this, just from flying in to the airport, getting on the train to get the train from the airport to downtown. I don't know, what is that, a 40-minute ride?
Yeah,
roughly.
just in that ride, you will hear beer conversations, bro. Colorado, Denver is that place. It's people will have deep. You don't hear that everywhere else, but you'll hear it in Denver. I seem to hear it in Denver every time. Very deep conversations about beer on one particular level or the other. So to grow up in a beer culture like that would be I don't know. I would love to see what's going to happen 15 years from now with a person like Piper who grows up, in that whole world of beer, hops, and her whole world is hops and barley, for Christ's sake, and water.
When you think about it, the most of it is fermentation. So you're learning about taking nothing and turning it into something. You know what I mean? Through fermentation. So who knows what that can turn into?
What is this comment? What is this breaking news?
Wow. Wait a minute. You mean you're saying no?
So you're bald,
So, Joe.
bald-headed man.
What?
Oh, that's it. I'm leaving. I can't take this. I'm leaving the show.
All you're gonna leave.
This is a secret from me all these years, Joe.
All these years.
Man. Bald.
You're muted, bum, or something's going on.
I think that may have been in reference to you saying that you grew up in a hair salon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that would be.
Damn.
So.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, and here's Paul saying, 12-year just after he gets performing something that gets better. Yeah.
Okay, we have a Paul Sanderson cameo coming up in the Malt Liquor Report tonight.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yes,
There's
we
actual hate directed towards Paul.
Yeah. No, but you will see Paul.
Okay. Cool.
You will actually see Paul in the Malt Liquor Report tonight.
See Paul run.
Action.
See Paul. See Paul run.
Okay.
Speaking of us all aging.
Yeah.
Speaking of which. But before we get to that, we're going to get to the big news. We will cover it briefly. There may be a lot of people in the chat disappointed that we're not going to cover it in more detail. Everybody in the chat knows what happened yesterday. You guys don't. Once again, I'll preface this the same way I prefaced something similar a while back. This is not a rerun of the Malt Liquor Report. Witt's got her channel shut down again.
No. Her second channel?
No, this is like the 10th.
Now, should I put the scream up or should I? Which sound is appropriate, Bo?
That's on you, Joe.
It depends on your viewpoint and how much anybody might have seen yesterday. That will determine the sound effect.
Okay, so I'm glad I didn't play either one.
Yeah.
Just to be on the safe side, we're not going to play either one.
Yeah, but remember a while back when we said that she went off the rails and got her channel shut down? Well, that was nothing in comparison to yesterday. Remember when we played that still photo of her where it was up for interpretation as to whether or not something might have been exposed?
Yes.
Well, there was no doubt yesterday. There was no interpreting.
Okay, so there's actual valid reasons why it might have legitimately got shut.
So she did her Girls Gone Wild imitation.
There were two valid reasons why. Well, actually, three valid reasons why the channel got shut down.
So that was her Elaine Christmas photo. Her best Elaine, from Seinfeld Christmas photo, the big nipple shot there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know the Seinfeld show enough to know, but yeah, it sounds like you're describing it pretty accurate, Joe.
Yeah,
I've seen all of it, and I'm scarred for life.
Wait, was she live?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, these were live streamed, and today she was claiming not to remember any of it.
Okay, you know what?
Probably doesn't.
I think we should all show our nipples. Why not? Share it first.
Now
Free
the
the nipple?
algorithm could mistake mine for female and get your channel shut down, Joe.
Yeah, okay.
Jesus.
What does that say about his nipples, man?
Well, not the nipples, the boob itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the nipple. I got normal male nipples, but
He's
Sorry.
got, no, he's never.
but
Enough
the,
of you like
the boob itself,
Never mind.
that might
The
mistake my man boobs for female.
So there is actual hooter. Like, is it an A B cup type situation? Filling up a B cup sort of situation there.
Like a
I don't
sports
know.
bra type of thing?
I don't know. I don't want to speculate.
Bub can see where this is going. So
He doesn't like the direction of the questioning. At
yeah,
this point.
there's already like, yeah, because
Those are real ones.
my next thing was going to be, you know what? Stay tuned for next week because we're all going to have bras on here and figure out what size we actually are. You know what I'm saying? I bet you I'm a pretty solid C cup.
Bras are not cheap. You ever seen how much bras are? Like
No.
$30 to $50. Like
No, you should have
$50
bought
for a
them
bra.
yesterday on Black Friday like I did. I mean,
There you go. I actually was looking, but not for me, but you know.
yeah, the household did purchase them on Black Friday
It
yesterday.
sounds like Tom was shopping bras yesterday there, Mark.
I was looking.
Yeah.
Do you feel dirty looking at the bra section?
See, James says I'm a solid D. Like he's
Like a 38D, 36. What?
H. I want H cups.
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think I'm a solid C cup. That's like kind of, I think I've got some nice hootage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could provide some pretty solid, hair cleavage, man. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just like the, you mean bro or man's here. Exactly. See that? See, he knows his Seinfeld references. Yeah. That was awesome. Okay, sorry about that.
We won't dwell on wits this week.
I just didn't want her to feel alone. You know what I'm saying? At least the thought was there. We were willing to share our nipples on camera and risk getting our channel shut down here.
So she did officially get shut down, huh?
Well, that channel.
Oh, that channel, yeah. That's
Yeah,
not going to deter her, though. She was.
No.
I feel like how many channels should we have at this point, Bum? I feel like we should.
I don't know. She is in competition with Havana for channels that have been terminated.
Burner channels.
How have we ever gotten by this long with one damn channel? I don't get it.
Yeah. And in the chat, Lone Wolf claims that I have the tapes of that. I do not. I actually don't have any kind of software for recording live streams. And besides, I was out at the time that it was happening.
Yeah.
I did catch some of it on my phone when I was out though.
Okay.
Yeah. So add me to the list of people who did. I didn't see every stream, and I heard there was more than what I saw. So as the chairman says, it is what it is. Maybe next week we'll play. There were some various reactions to it. Maybe next week we'll play some. Maybe we won't. We'll see.
It does seem like she needs help, though, in a way. Some way. She definitely.
I'm not going to argue with you one bit on that, Tom. But enough of that. I think. We'll see.
I mean, we can go further. That was a great topic. There was a lot there, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of meat on that one.
We have so much other stuff, though.
Okay, yeah. Bub's like, I didn't want to get locked in right there, man.
Yeah. We already had a 40s worth of content.
Oh, boom! You see what he did there? Nice.
By midweek.
Yeah.
Our bra was already spilling over with content.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. A little of that and a little of this too. Yeah.
So perhaps next week. We will see. We as you recall, obviously, what we discussed last week with the chairman and his antics, we got some feedback from that, which we will show coming up. But
okay, I was waiting for that. I figured there'd be some constructive criticism from the chairman.
We're going to show two totally opposing viewpoints to what we had to say last week, including from the chairman himself.
Okay, cool.
But before we get to that, in keeping with the spirit of the holidays, we're going to start out with Mad Moeller in what seems to be an ongoing theme of videos that he's doing. Okay, got the link there?
Yep. Here we go.
That 15%'s hitting Joe a little bit there. He said, like, okay, yeah.
My mind was somewhere else in that moment. I apologize. Yeah, that was
Colorado session ale. All right.
I was in a different place. Wow. Yeah. I could explain it, but yeah. Oh,
we need sound.
Here you go. Oh boy.
We need sound, Joe.
Oh. What was that?
We need sound.
There's no audio.
Oh, there's no sound? Really? Oh, okay. Man, what happened? What happened? Yeah, I don't know, man. Wow. This is kind of, I don't know what happened now because I thought I tried everything.
I swear I heard somebody saying something, but then I don't know.
You go back and try it again and see.
Yeah, let me okay. Let me back out of this here. We'll go back to this view. Gosh, I thought that, okay, so here is this part. It's showing the audio here, but let me make sure. So you can't hear that.
No.
Okay. Man, what a buzz.
I mean, it's not essential to this video, but obviously it will be for
others.
Yeah.
Man, this is live TV, folks. Live TV. Right? Just putting that out there. Dear God. Man, what maybe it's in my that could be it. That could be it. Let me see.
Ooh.
There we go. Yeah, I think I have the setting there for that. I have to. Yeah. We'll do it live. We're doing it live.
That's the best shit. That's the best shit ever. He's like, fuck it. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. Yeah, that's what
that shit's awesome.
Yeah. Let me see here. So let me reselect. So you can hear me mute for a second. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm going to reselect Chrome here. It's just going to take a second or two. You
have any Jeopardy music?
Any what?
Jeopardy?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some Jeopardy music would be great right now. You know, for some reason, it's showing that Chrome is pumping it out perfectly, but you guys still say you can't hear it.
Do you have an update
now? You don't have it selected, so.
Do you have an update on Chrome that needs to be updated?
You know what I think happened is I updated Chrome before the show. That's the only difference.
Oh, maybe
wondering.
It's something to it.
Yeah, I might have to. So, give me a second, kids. I'm gonna do this. Can you still hear me or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you can. Okay.
No, Joe, we can't hear you, Joe.
Right.
know,
Yeah. Okay. So you can't hear me now.
No, we can't.
Oh,
hear
okay.
you.
So you can't
No,
hear me.
definitely
No,
can't hear you.
I can say whatever I want because you can't hear me. That's fantastic. That's a relief actually. So yeah, no, let me see. This I am getting rid of my old Chrome and hoping that I can put it in here again and it works. Maybe it just needed to be re-put in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes updates aren't good. Yeah. Sometimes updates don't work.
It's break stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Hearing
gotta go.
that or no?
You gotta go backwards a little bit.
Yeah, it's there a little bit.
So it's real faded. You can hear that music?
No.
You hear nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, okay. So yeah, what the hell? I guess this is something we should have done in the pre-show.
Do you have your master volume up on the bottom right? Or I mean, you can hear it. Never mind. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can hear it, but that's not.
Joe, when in doubt, we could always dive back into the Wits Blitz situation. And
I was going to say that we could talk about that. No.
Exactly right. Yeah,
backup.
this is weird.
Now you sound a little different. You sound different now.
No, you're not on your main mic. You're on some other mic now.
Yeah, because I switched.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Now you're back.
Hoping that might. Okay, so what I'm going to also do is stop the screen share. I'm going to reopen another one and hope that will also do it.
In the past, didn't you one time you solved it by opening a different browser?
I did, yeah. The prop like Chrome. It seems to be. I can't do it with. Let me see. Oh, not hearing it still. No, you'd have said you heard it. Okay. Man, this is a bummer. Okay, let me see here. Huh.
What if you did open up like a Firefox or I don't know?
Okay. Yeah.
Or
Let me do just try. I can try to play it in this browser and see if it. Tell me if you hear something.
No.
Nothing.
Yeah, you would have heard it by now. Huh. Now let me let me make sure that browser is open in my sound loopback program here. That's the weird thing is that I had to open. Okay, so I made sure to add that to the feed.
There we go.
There
we go.
Okay, so you are hearing that. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Now let's go back.
Weird thing. You have to do this. So now I need to get rid of that other window before I do anything else because I'll get confused.
This is how you learn. This is learning, people.
We're all learned up now, kids. So I have to stop that one, make a new one to add my Safari browser in here. And we're going to do everything as far as the Malt Liquor Report videos in Safari. So here we go. Back to the beginning. Let me know if
once again, not that important for this video, but obviously for everything.
But it helps. Now we can hear it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god!
Apparently, that's supposedly the chairman's Thanksgiving turkey on the right side. But
was it really?
Well, but he was at his brother's house, and obviously the chairman did not cook that himself.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh yeah, like that's. Stop appropriating other people's holidays. Whitest black guy ever.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
that is definitely worth waiting for all of that. Yeah, because
That's
yeah,
awesome.
those things were, you did not want to see the result.
Worth waiting for all
Whoa,
of that.
what happened here?
Because
Uh-oh.
Wow, we're playing back.
yeah,
It went
those
back to
things
our own
were,
feed
you
here.
you
did not
that
want to
is
see the result.
definitely worth
That's
waiting
crazy.
for all
Whoa,
of that.
what happened here?
Because
Uh-oh.
Wow, we're playing. This is wild. Okay, yeah, we're back in that giant.
We're like in the Matrix. We're like in a Twilight Zone.
Whew, that is crazy. All right, yeah. Wow, I was
A
weird.
black hole.
Yeah, we were in a black hole there. We were in the Bermuda Triangle of share beer. That was crazy. But yeah, that you trust me, folks. You ought to be thankful for anything that you weren't involved in that turkey dinner. Dear God, rough.
Yeah, imagine it was horrible.
Oh my God, terrible. Just terrible. Yeah.
All right, our next clip
If
is
you're not a fan of incredibly juicy turkey, then yeah.
I like
Not-
my turkey dry. I like dry, like drywall.
yeah.
I want to peel off from the taste buds on my tongue.
Yeah, if you like an incredibly dry turkey with this really moist, chewy skin, then yeah, this ain't the place for you, man. Yeah.
That's funny.
okay.
Go ahead.
Next clip. It's our friend Mr. Rayner, who has been making
Nice.
I don't know if we could call this a comeback, but he's been more active in the last few weeks than he has been in several years. So it's a new one from
Don't call
Mr. Rayner. And
Don't
this
call it a comeback.
Yeah, I was just thinking of Cool J. Yeah, that's hilarious.
And this is called Share a Beer Show Flashback MLV 11/4/2018. So 4 years ago. You can skip the first minute of this, Joe. Just start at like 1 minute.
Okay. Oh my God, look at that.
Speaking of all of us aging.
Yeah, look at that.
Russell and maybe some of the other ones. Yeah.
So this is if this is a year ago, then this is Share a Beer 484. 484.
4 years ago. 4 years ago. Yeah.
4 years ago.
Wow. So 484. I know I had to make a big deal about that one. That's a fantastic number for the show.
And look at how Billy D has aged since then.
Oh, Billy D is always on point, isn't he? He's ageless, the guy. I'm so envious. So jealous of Billy D.
What's funny about the malt liquor community is you're almost not a part of the malt liquor community until you've joined the Share a Beer Show.
That's true.
Really? Joe D?
Yeah.
You put us on the map?
Yeah. Yeah.
You did it, Joe.
You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah.
No, Joe, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Joe D. We put you on the map. In fact, nobody watches your show outside of the Malt Liquor Report. So my advice to you, Joe D.
Wait a minute. If they're watching, Bum, I don't know, you're an actual reporter. Could you not say that? Is it not said that if you're watching the Malt Liquor Report, I think that's still part of the Share a Beer Show. Am I not mistaken?
Technically.
Technicalities, semantics.
Okay, yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Things are a little fuzzy there, Mark. Is that what kind of math is that? Is that math?
It does not compute at all. No, but it's malt liquor, so yeah.
Yeah, it's malt liquor, and you know what? I think
they practice new math under malt liquor.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's yeah.
All right. I was wondering. I was a little confused. I'll back up.
We put you on the map. In fact, nobody watches your show outside of the Malt Liquor Report. So my advice to you, Joe D, is I would start making your whole show the Malt Liquor Report. I mean, what do you guys do other than review
okay.
beer, put adjectives on beer, malty, hoppy, chocolatey, a bunch of middle-aged grown men talking about beer.
Wait a minute. We have Tom in here. Tom adds youth to the show.
He drops the average age down a little bit.
And we
But
have
he's talking about middle-aged grown men, but he's sitting in the basement with a Hulk thing next to him with a mask on.
yeah.
It's like the Wizard of Oz. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
What the fuck is going on?
With a mask on, yeah.
But you don't see me acting that way.
No.
I mean, this is maturity.
Yeah.
This is what you do on YouTube at my age.
Yeah.
You don't talk about craft beer.
Yeah.
Nice try, Jody.
Yeah.
Nice try.
And not only that, but a middle-aged guy with a Hulk poster and a Hulk shirt going back in the archives of our show. So he's watching previous shows. You know?
Yeah,
like
and
that.
it's his second. It's like his
I'm
second.
mature. As he says,
back
this
in a
is
while.
mature here.
Yeah. So that's wow. This is fantastic.
That's right.
Oh, what? Oh,
It's about maturity.
it's a
Liquor.
that he's got balls near his face.
At least he can laugh at himself, though. That's what I like
And
about him.
And they're
And
blue.
you know what? Mark, is this not some? Look at this. This is a little sliver of burger juice.
He's got a cold. He needs to go get the flu shot.
Yeah, this is nose juice right here.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I see. Yeah, little peeling action.
A little
there.
drippage.
Check
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he's got a little drippage happening there. I don't think. Does he need a diaper for his nose?
No, you just pull
Is
that
that what's
mask around a little bit. It'll be good.
I hate to inform him, but he's getting a little old where he's getting to that age where he needs to not only we were just referencing man's bras. I think he needs to carry a Kleenex in his bra. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would, because look at this. Look, he's got a little slippage happening there out of the old nose, and he's the last one to know. We'll let him know. We'll let him know. And then he's got balls to the face. He's got D's nuts.
He's got a lot of balls. He's got a lot of balls, Joe.
He's got blue balls.
He's got. Not only does he have balls, he's got blue balls.
So, don't make me bust a cap.
Oh! I thought you were gonna say bust a something. Okay.
Don't make me bust a cap.
Oh my God.
All right.
Drink only malt liquor and keep the label out.
I'm
Why even
interested.
post to YouTube?
I'm interested in these boogers. I'm keeping an eye on the focus.
Point? There's no point. There is no point. Do you hear me, Jody?
Oh,
Jody
wow.
and your craft beer cunt entourage. That's right.
Ooh.
A bunch of craft beer cunts.
Oh. That's. Are we giving him an eye exam? Is he? Did we just get an eye exam happen there? What would you call this? What are we getting here, Tom? What is this?
I don't know. I think it's I don't know. I don't know.
It's
Clockwork Orange, I think. That's a little Clockwork Orange action going on there.
What is happening here? Are we going to wake up with a rabbit in our bed? What's happening here? But I don't know.
Look at my eye. There's no lie there.
A rabbit in our
All right.
pot on the stove there.
Enough of this. Let's get to the malt liquor.
Horse head in
The
the
meat and
bed.
potatoes of this program. Jody.
Oh, wait a minute.
Poster fell.
Dollar bills just fell down. What the? Look at that. Even
The
the
malt liquor. The meat and potatoes of this program.
look at that.
Jody.
Boom. They're even out. Even Benjamin, even the photos of the Benjamin are
Let's
like,
get
we're
to the
done.
malt liquor. The meat and potatoes of this program.
Yeah.
Jody.
Yeah. They gave up the ghost. They're like,
Live TV.
even he knew it. He knew what was coming. He knew in that split second, he knew that we were going to pick on that at a minimum. He knew we're coming after that. That's why he was like,
Live TV.
yeah, he knew he knew that was coming, man.
This is what you do, see? You drink malt liquor. I like to get shit-faced fast. That's just what I do. Especially on this hurricane, high gravity, 8.1%.
Now, look, I think this is where we differ from malt liquor. Now, I love beer, and I think we all love beer. Now, drunk sometimes happens, right? But I don't think we all, well, of the four of us, I don't think we necessarily drink to get drunk. It sometimes happens.
It accidentally happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't go into that with
happens if you know.
Yeah. That's not the end goal.
Yeah. It's not
you don't necessarily I don't necessarily like to get drunk. I like to try as many beers as I can possibly try because different flavors and all that. But I mean, I personally don't like getting drunk. Like, I'm not 17, 18 anymore, 19 when I was younger, and it was like a whole thing. And when you weren't supposed to do it, you know what I mean? One of those things. But yeah.
Oh, come on, God, let's be honest. We just love it.
I have to admit, I can't stand it. I have to admit, I can't stand it.
It's not good. The after effects are not a good thing. Yeah.
Before you know it, you've got the face, right? Oh man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you get that little feeling, and you're like, oh, oof.
You got laid down.
I think I'm hammered. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you're the last. It happens by such accident. You're like,
yeah.
And the problem is, when that happens, it's generally because you're having a good time. Like you're in the company of others, and things are going the way they're going, and you're like, you know what? I'm a little more drunk than I anticipated.
Yeah. Maybe he get drunk, he gets faded. It
gets faded.
Oh, he gets the lit.
That's true. I have to agree with him on that one. Yeah. You know, it's not a destination. It just happens that way, right? Hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? It just happened, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I didn't mean to do it. It just happened.
Not hoppy. In fact, I doubt the building where this was made, there was even one grain of hops in that whole damn building. And it's fine by me, Joe D. That's absolutely fine by me. And this hurricane, 8.1%, is economical, made by hardworking American patriots. Union labor made this, not some bootleg criminal working.
I don't know. Isn't that made in Canada? Is that made in Canada? Where was that made?
I don't know.
Trying to avoid taxes. Real American patriots. That's right. You craft beer cunts, you wouldn't know anything about patriotism of this magnitude.
Oh my God!
All right, enough. So what you want to do is you want to get your malt liquor, you craft beer cunts, and just drink it. Make sure your camera's rolling, though, okay? All right, boys and girls. Let's have some Hurricane 8.1% because it's delicious. And it gets you shit-faced. It does the job. You hear me? It does the job.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Because it's delicious. And it gets you shit-faced. It does the job.
It does? Okay.
You hear me? It does the job.
It does the job. All right.
That's a good snippet right there.
Now, are you notice now the boogerage actually leaped over onto the edge of the mask now. There's so much happening there that it protruded to the next level of the mask. Have you noticed that? Right. Watch. See how shiny that is now? That's all boogerage. That's all boogers, kids. That's what happens when you're on the malt liquor. Do you want to be represented like this? People, just saying.
That would be his picture for running for like mayor.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at this shinage off of the bookerage that's happening off of the edge of the mask. It's about to drip. When that drips, it could possibly land right back here and recycle, actually making him quite green because he's keeping hydrated off of his boogerage, right?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's watch.
All right, boys and girls.
Watch,
Let's
kids.
have some Hurricane 8.1%.
Life is all in the details. It's all in the details.
Because
Do you
it's
see?
delicious.
Look it up.
And it gets you shit-faced. It
Look what
does the
happened.
job.
Look,
You
keep
hear me?
an eye on
It does
that.
the job.
You sure that's not a thread? I think there was some drippage earlier, but I think that might be a thread you're
You don't
seeing.
want to make me angry, people.
It's shiny.
You know what?
It's shiny. We can rewind the tape. Watch.
Let's have some Hurricane 8.1%.
It's
Because it's delicious.
oh yeah.
And it gets you
Yeah.
shit-faced. It does the job.
Oh
You
yeah.
hear me? It does the job.
I'm not saying that thread didn't absorb said drippage, but
Otherwise, you don't want to make me angry, people.
Oh my
You don't want to make me angry. That's right.
but anyway, from there you can he drinks his hurricane. From there you can jump ahead to 9:30.
9:30. Okay. There's a lot. There was a lot there in that first part. I got to
Oh
admit.
yeah,
There was-
yeah.
And what is it with that bastard lately? I know where you live, Dorf. I'll be watching you, Jody.
Oh,
That's right.
kind of
I'll
scared.
be
of
watching
that.
you.
Oh
That's
boy.
right.
My God.
That's right. Bossy. Jody.
Wow.
That's right.
A lot of people with that.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's
That's right.
wow. Look.
Open
Ooh,
your eyes, Jody.
I don't know.
Drink malt lick.
He-
Wake up, Jody.
Wait. What if I don't want to look? I think that's what's happening there. I didn't want to look.
By the way, people out there in the MLDC,
You know what? This is fair enough. I pause stuff all the time. He paused stuff, so it's fair enough. I'm rewinding and I'm gonna play him out.
by the way, people out there in the MLDC, check out Joe D. Tell him what you think of his channel. Share a Beer Show. It's usually on Saturdays. Yeah, that's right. Check him out when you can. And tell him what you feel and what you think, people. This guy right here. That's Joe D. Joe D. Open your eyes, Joe D.
Yo,
And drink the holy malt lick. And keep the light on.
I don't want to look.
And keep your
I
eye
don't
out.
want to look. It's gross. He's creeping me
I don't
out,
want to
man.
make you angry, Jody. Malt lick.
Creeping me out.
He's got a good sense of humor. I definitely give it to Rainier. He's got
Yeah.
a good sense of humor.
Yeah, he's pretty
Creeping
cool.
me out, man. I don't know if I want to look.
If I didn't know better, I would almost think that was a plug for
I
your
think it
channel.
was. He was trying to get more people.
Yeah.
Hey, he wants to be part. He wants to be part of the payroll, Joe. Should we give him a his first check?
It takes a while. It's a process to get in. There's a lot of
I
applications.
think the first step is you got to blow your nose first, and then you can talk about it.
You got to blow your nose. Make sure the nose area is clean.
Yeah,
And
just all that post nasal drip before you come on camera.
in order to be a proper CPC, you have to keep the nose clean. That's the way it works.
And you got to take the mask off too, right?
Sooner or later, we have to see full frontage. Yeah,
Yeah,
full
full frontal.
frontal.
Well, maybe not.
Well, yeah, yeah, the full frontal is entertainment. It's good for views and
Yeah.
it's,
Views. Okay.
views.
Are we gonna get to views?
Views.
Yeah.
Speaking
so,
of which, now it's time to get to the feedback of our discussion about the chairman last week. And we'll start with the chairman.
okay.
So let's see if I can get this straight. We are currently going to react to the chairman, reacting to us, reacting to him.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. So, and with that, and we're reacting to Tom first.
Yeah. So jump
So
ahead
we're
to 135.
135.
So excited.
So we're going to react to the chairman reacting to us,
Reacting to him.
and we're
About
going
him
to
being
react back
jackass.
to that reaction of the reaction to us reacting to
Oh,
him.
it starts out with me. Okay, let's see what he says. All right.
And Mark leads the shirt, actually wearing the same shirt.
I got more in the same because I wanted to make sure if he does another video that I'm the same person.
That's the first reaction, is he's wearing the same shirt.
Well, you know.
So there we go. Okay.
I like it.
So
Mark did not expect that.
here we go. Okay. Any reaction to what is in frame now?
No, I just roll the tape. Roll the tape. I want to hear the audio. He's just immature, insecure, and doesn't appreciate the rights and freedoms that this country has given him. And he was just lucky enough to be born in this country to have it. That's basically not.
Lucky to be born in this country.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Lucky
Here we
to
go.
be born, right?
Here we go.
My God, Mark. Your betrayal to the white race is off the fucking charts.
Wait, I'm dying to pause it here. Okay, look, I can't help myself. Now, isn't he, Mark, the one that outed you as wanting to be black? So shouldn't he already be just saying, look, the whitest black guy on the planet? I mean,
probably. Yeah, well, it's just another contradiction in that small brain of his.
And one of the greatest MCs ever to, you know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah.
Ever to do it.
I want to hear how I betrayed the white race. I want to hear it. It's kind of sad, actually. And it's very sad if you ask.
You can have all the faith you want, but the minute you start, you can talk shit to whoever the fuck you want.
Okay, there's Marauder. We can jump ahead to 4:45.
Okay, 4:45.
That's gonna beat the shit.
That's when Ruben was on.
The context of free speech, as far as a debate and that thing, it was pure, just provoking, get a reaction out of anger. I mean, that's big.
No, what is trolling? What is fucking trolling? You troll somebody to provoke them, to get a reaction out of them. My God, Mark, you stupid motherfucker.
If that makes me stupid, then I'm proud. Yeah.
You are a stupid man.
Mark,
Just prove my point.
Yeah.
Facts, dog.
Facts, dog. Yeah. Now, how does it feel to be as stupid as you are, Mark?
I just bathe in my stupidity every day. Yeah.
Okay. Now, just like any other movie or new TV show that comes out, and you know how they put quotes from, critiques, one stupid MFer, you could put that on your resume there for all your clients.
Yeah.
I am one stupid MFer, chairman.
I'm the chairman. Yeah. I'd rake in new business.
Oh, you can put pencil neck. You can put pencil.
Pencil neck actually might make you, it might bring you in a few people. Yeah. I'm that much of an authority. I'm a pencil neck. Yeah.
So he's not done with you, Mark, but we're going to jump ahead to 8:25, and we're going to have a little diversion for the Mark from the Mark hate. 8:25.
Oh, man. Yeah, that Mark hate was pretty good.
But good luck to you, man. Right? If you yell fire in an airport, don't be surprised when they come and give you some free bracelets, my friend, and a free place to stay. Because they have the right to do that as well.
There's only one time I would jump in a fight that's not my fight.
I'm getting paused.
I believe it's fire in a theater, Joe D.
Oh.
You fat piece of shit.
I haven't gotten one of those in a long time. Now, there's not fire in an airport?
I'd say you're going to get more trouble yelling fire in an airport than you're going to because nobody goes to the theaters anymore. You'll be the only one in the theater.
I mean, look, wouldn't this be, doesn't it mean that he's actually an amateur? You know what? Look, if you're wouldn't the ultimate troll with balls, wouldn't the true troll that has balls, Tom, wouldn't that person just go right to the airport, camera rolling, and just yell fire?
Yeah, the theater is going to tell you just get the fuck out.
What's
you go into the airport, you got TSA, you got freaking
Now
you got everyone. You don't want to fuck with them.
The true troll would go to an airport and say, "I have a nail file."
Yeah, a sharpened.
What? Why? You know what? Why is he playing around? He's an amateur, right? He's an amateur, right? That's what I say. That's what I say. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
100%. If he went to like prison, he'd get eaten alive. He'd be fucked.
Yeah. That's yeah. This is
son. Other than that, I leave everyone else alone. Leave me alone. If it's my son, naturally. Other than that, leave me alone. I leave people alone because you know.
You want to know the crazy thing about it though? He got exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, but
he's really did nothing.
You know, the fantastic thing about this is we're watching someone right now. And you ever had a conversation with your significant other or just friends in a bar or whatever the case may be, and you always wonder what that other side thinks? You are getting an opportunity to see how that other side thinks about your actual comment live TV, kids. Like you're actually getting to hear and see their process in what's happening in that cranium right there.
And in this case, in real malt time.
Real malt time. Yeah. So that's the beauty of this. Actually, we could be thankful to him for this, for sharing these moments with us. Here we go.
There is to the person that was provoked. The person that was provoked.
That's Tom is right there, you know. Gotta give the haters something to cheer about. Gotta give them something to cheer about. Like, oh, we're waiting. This is gonna be the fucking time Steele gets some living crap kicked out of him. Yeah, well, it happened. He's still fucking here.
For now. I gotta admit, I want popcorn right now. Huh?
Yeah. Popcorn would be good.
I want some popcorn. You know? I'll give that to him.
Yeah, that's his new snack of choice lately. Is pop
exercising their right that they literally.
I never thought I would hear him say the words "Tom is right."
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
You know what? You know what? You're right. Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah, well, to cheer about. Gotta give them something to cheer about.
A little further.
Gotta give the haters something to cheer about. Gotta give them something to. That's Tom is right there.
Wow.
I thought I'd never hear that.
Hey, there you go, Tom. There you go. You heard it here, live TV, kids. Right?
Jesus.
Round of applause to Tom. Took you a while, but you finally got it, my friend.
And actually addressing you by your real name, too.
Yeah.
Wow. So, okay, from there, I'll go to 1735. I know what's coming.
It's a long video. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
5 and 300 pounds, you know, beat the piss out of you. Imagine Andrew on top of that guy. Andrew would not stop.
Or maybe the next guy pulls a gun and shoots him. That's just it. You won't have the ability to press charges then.
Oh, yeah, Mark. Yeah, I'm worried about getting fucking shot. Oh, my God. Oh. I better wake up and get fucking worried. Fuck out of you, fucking dumb piece of shit.
Oh!
My God, Mark. Jesus fucking Christ. You married a black woman.
Oh!
And it's your fucking white card.
It's that.
it's a way of people to be able to.
Oh, man.
Mark,
you don't
why
even have
did
that right, but yeah.
Fucking Christ. Married a black woman. That yanks your fucking white card.
It's that.
So you have a white card, Mark? You know what? I think you have a white card.
You stole that from me and replaced it with my black card. So
Yeah.
I'm confused. Yeah.
And now we know that the boss is black.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell
That'd be
us
news
that?
to her.
That's
Hey, boss, you're black.
better go check her ancestry.
Mr. Chairman, you're black. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Mark's
Yeah,
got a white card and a black wife.
Yeah. You lead a very confusing life, my friend.
Hey, gotta keep him guessing. Gotta keep him guessing.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my God. Yeah. This. Now, Tom, what do you think Delilah would think if all of a sudden that was heading your way? Like if her mom was all of a sudden black and your white card was just, all over the place. I mean, what
do you mean? Her mom is
why?
Her mom is black though.
Oh, well, there you go. So it should have been directed that direction.
I'm kind of
That's
confused.
the hilarious part.
I don't drive a white car. I drive a beige car. And it's a Camry. So,
I drive a white car.
Wait a minute. He just said it the right way. He didn't say car. Oh, dude. Now don't the rest of the state of Massachusetts, hear you say it like that.
That's how you say it. Massachusetts.
No.
Interested in him being white. Yeah.
No, that's how it works in my head. See?
Oh, okay. We go Massachusetts.
Yeah. And by the way, Tom is done with the Bob's Burger theme. By the way,
I graduated. You see, it's just a transformation. I like to try different things over time, see how it goes. You know what I mean? You got to play with it a little bit.
Yeah.
And it only took 2 weeks for the beard to come back in full force. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I let the beard grow out with the mustache, so I just blended it in, and I was good to go. New man.
Yeah, this is great. So,
we'll
we know Mark is actually now legitimately married to a black woman.
Yeah.
So we will finish this video at 19:30 and just play it out.
Okay, 1930. Whoop, I gotta a little farther here. 1930.
More stuff, just to provoke.
I think he's comfortable.
Yep, just hide in your homes, right, Joe D? Just hide in your fucking homes. Fuck out of you, fat piece of shit. You ain't fucking black. I go where?
What was that?
In your homes, right, Joe D? Just hide in your fucking homes. Fuck out of you, fat piece of shit. You ain't fucking 100 black. I go where the fuck I want. I do whatever the fuck I want. I say whatever the fuck I want. Nobody's stopping me. Old Initiate 100 brand, malt liquor, refreshing, fucking delicious, zero WB foam. Go fuck yourself, Fat Reggie. My reaction to their reaction is what it is. Man.
Oh!
Well, he's angry there.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
you fat piece of shit.
Well, I'll say he's been warned. So, yeah.
Yeah. We'll let him have the final word there. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
for an opposing viewpoint.
Okay.
And if you thought that the chairman uttering the words "Tom is right,"
oh
if
boy,
you thought that was shocking, wait till you see what's coming up here.
Oh,
this
boy.
is Jay Vega, and you can just jump to 35 seconds in.
Oh, so right off the bat, we're gonna get to some.
Yeah, this is another long video, so we're trying to narrow it down to the best bits.
But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to pay our respects to that Native American gentleman
Oh,
who put the Smurf flat on his ass.
oh, okay, okay.
Malt liquor.
And do you notice he is in theme here? He's wearing a proper T-shirt to go with his cause that he's talking about. I happen to notice that as well. You notice what he's wearing?
Malt liquor.
Something with Native Americans on it.
I think Vega's got a shirt for all occasions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So from there, you can go to 215.
215. Okay, here we go. No charge.
So a lot of you fucking assholes are going, why you got to talk about old shit, Vega? That was last week.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you fucking pricks why I got to talk about old shit. Because up until Saturday night in the Share a Beer show, I didn't know anything about it. Point being, I don't watch the Smurf shit. I don't watch Kowser's shit. And I don't watch Moeller's shit. So I got to tip my hat to the Share a Beer show.
Oh!
For letting me know about Trent getting his ass handed to him.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah.
Barclays Center. Round 2. Fuck you. Malt liquor!
All right. So we know now from the Malt Liquor Report, it is out there now that no matter when he disappears, he is staying in tune to the Malt Liquor.
And that also, we are a legitimate news source to some people.
Yeah. Yep. To some people, we are the news.
Yeah.
There's Share a Beer show, and then there's CNN and other people. And that's how they get their news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So from there you can go to 410.
410, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no charge.
Biggie.
Now, to my knowledge, this is the second incident. Barclays Center, of course, being the first, where that large African gentleman simply knocked his hat off.
Oh, was that?
Put it about a 1 on the violence scale.
Yeah.
Now, this young Native American gentleman I don't know what you would call that.
He pushed him for sure.
I'm going to be politically correct and just call it a good tackle. But yeah, there's a trend here.
Yeah.
Violence is escalating.
Yeah, it's escalating. Yeah, there's no
So
doubt.
what's next? Fucking 2-piece involving a broken nose or a jaw. Or maybe it comes from a female and she just kicks him squaw in the balls.
If there is. Yeah,
I don't know.
There is something there, yeah.
But keep going, guy. Keep going.
I think
I
she
want to
kicks
see
him
it
in
get
the
ratcheted all the way up to the level of fucking
an arrest. Yeah.
broken bottle in the sternum.
Jeez.
Or a double tap to the fucking temple. Liquor.
Definitely gonna get. He's gonna get kicked into the jail. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
He's gonna get it.
Vega's a smart guy. He's noticing the trend. The trend.
Vega is no dummy, obviously. So go to 720.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of love this week, huh?
Yeah.
Seems like it.
You know, it's not like me to give Joe D any credit whatsoever.
Oh boy, here we go.
That milk dud head piece of shit. But I got to give
you down first.
He made a good point the other night. Motherfuckers all over this country are losing their lives over some bullshit, over stupid shit, over fucking nonsense.
Yeah.
Somebody looks at you the wrong way. You fucking accidentally step on somebody's foot and don't say excuse me. Just little dumb shit. People are freaking out and fucking killing each other over. Then you got this fucking twat walking around being 40-something years old, acting like he's fucking 9. Just provoking folks for no reason. Now, I don't give two shits about him.
Right.
But Joe D made a good point when he said that
oh, no charge.
Something to the effect of one day he's gonna fuck with the wrong person and they're gonna pull out a fucking gun.
Yep.
Now, if the Smurf catches lead from that gun, bravo. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But when that gun gets popped off,
yeah, if it hits a kid, man, it's a shame.
And the Smurf gets hit along with however many innocent bystanders, that's a fucking problem. Best case scenario, folks, the faggot strokes out soon. Woo, liquor!
I mean, it's that's the problem I have. The problem I have is that's we've seen it just this last month.
There's gonna be collateral. There'll be collateral damage for any of that. Yeah.
My God, every week we could report on a new shooting, mass shooting. It's going to be. Give it a few years, it's going to be every day now.
Yeah, it damn near is, man.
Yeah.
You want to be honest though? He is better off having someone pull a gun on him and have a situation where he can get away than have someone just beat the living shit out of him. Because someone gets his hands on him and beats the crap out of him. You just don't know anymore. You hit somebody in the wrong spot, they can go brain dead. You just don't know anymore. You really don't.
My look, if we were still in the day and age of you instigating some stuff and someone's gonna come up and actually use their fist to settle a difference with you, then I don't have an issue with it. I'd actually play it. The problem is it doesn't happen. That hasn't happened since I was a kid. The days of someone settling something with their fist. If someone wanted to pick a fight, they picked a fight and they stood there and took the fight and you fought. But now that don't happen, man. People carry and they launch little ounces of lead into the air, and it typically hits someone who it wasn't intended for, and it typically hits a precious Delilah or like one of my grandkids or someone completely innocent. And that's the problem I have with this junk. People are afraid, they're scared. You want to start a fight? Well, then fight someone, but they won't. They want to settle their differences with a gun, which is cowardice to me, in my opinion. I'm that guy. I'm that old school guy that feels like, okay, you want to settle your difference with me? Let's fight. But ain't no one willing to take a punch. They don't want to take a punch.
But that's the problem with the chairman, though. He goes in not expecting to fight. Like, I feel like he just, I don't know. He doesn't. I don't think he's ready for it, though. If someone actually wants to fight him,
he's oblivious to the. I think he doesn't realize the outcome, but the potential outcome, or he totally discounts it.
Someone's going to fire.
So smart and quick and witty that he's going to be able to get out of it. And that
you ain't going to see it coming, man. You ain't going to see it coming.
I think he's prepared for the consequences for himself, possibly, but I don't think he has thought about the potential consequences for other people, as Vega has noted, and as you guys have noted in the past.
As decent human Americans have thought of. And
as people that care about other people. That's the first thing you think about, right?
As people
do something, you want to make if you're going to do it, you want to make sure that you're the only one that's going to get the impact, but you can't. You can't do that.
Right.
And he doesn't, it just doesn't. And he's not the only one, obviously. There's millions of people, unfortunately, just like that don't give a flying rip, never cross their mind about anybody else other than themselves.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's just.
Especially
until it happens, you're like, oh, I didn't mean for that to happen.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll be the last on that topic. But Mark, you said people giving a flying rip. We are going to end, as we have done at least once before with Joe Skull.
Oh, that's awesome.
Speaking of giving a flying rip, we're going to let Joe Skull have the final word. Go to 8:55, Joe.
Now look at that alone. I'm scared.
He's all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
Now that guy's ready to throw down. Now if that guy comes at me, I'm like, yo, you win. Right? You win. That's more intensity than I care for right there. I don't know, Mark. I think he's trying to show you up, man. I think he's trying.
I don't know. I've been working out. I mean, I've been doing the push-ups, the pull-ups, the chin-ups. I'm ready. But he seems like a decent guy. I mean, he's a skater, right?
He is a skater.
Yeah.
And what do we
got endurance.
Support the Washington Capitals? I mean, really? Do we?
We all have faults.
Go
We're not going to hold it against them.
Yeah, we're not going to hold that against them. What part are we going to, Bum? I'm sorry.
8:55. The final word from Joe Skull. Final word of this week.
Okay, 8:55. Here we go.
Did it up. Let me toot my own horn for a minute.
No charge! Wow! Wow! Good for him. Still tight at his age. You know what I'm saying?
That's like a two-stroke.
Wow! Good for him, man. Hey, still tight, still hanging in there. It has a nice little. That was some solid. Let's see here. That was. I don't. We need to count that one off, man.
Horn for a minute.
Okay, he's about 8:58 in. That was a full second in already. All right, that was a solid 5-6 seconds.
Was that Swiss timing, Joe?
Yeah, that's close to Swiss timing now.
Okay, close enough.
It's share beer timing. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now I think he needs to check the shorts What say you there, Tom?
You go 5 seconds. You gotta. You can kind of. I think you can kind of tell to yourself by the tone of the fart if it's going to be a problem or not.
You got to wipe after that one, probably.
Yeah. I think he needs to get some of them dude wipes and just make sure everything's okay. You know, was this video sponsored by Dude Wipes? Is that what it was? Was his sponsor for the video?
To me again.
I think it was that Best Ice is what it was. That Milwaukee's Best Ice.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's the final word from Joe Skull.
Well, good for him, man. You know what I'm saying? To be able to call it, bam, knocked it out of the park. Not too bad. You know, not too bad. So, and we can back up on, you know, we have it on video that he actually uses those skate ramps right where they sit.
So that is it for this week. We will finish the swill of this Mickey's Ice 40. Delicious and refreshing.
All right.
Even 1 year after the expiration.
Wow. Another solid malt liquor report, as always. Billy D, ageless.
We're unsure for the status of a malt liquor for next week. I do have another Sammy Klaus ready to go in case of emergency, but I have 2 malt liquors on the way. We'll see if they arrive by next Saturday. So,
are they coming U.S. Postal Service?
One coming Canadian via
Canadian.
Okay. Yeah.
Now Vega says he's going to tell me the Arkansas shotgun story.
Okay. He'll probably make a video on it. Let him preach on it.
Peace be upon you, Coach. A lot of love for the coach still. A lot of love for the coach.
Vega loves Coach.
Yeah. Man. There's a lot of they've come a long way in their relationship.
Yes, they have.
And coach in his native language.
How do you say that?
Yeah. And they're sharing the love back and forth in their own way. Now, Bum, are you going to close the light with a drum roll? All right, there we go. All right. Now, I am well into my Jim Dandy. This is solid. This is super solid. It's not barrel aged or anything like that. Oh, wow.
That said, for YouTube purposes, GFY, folks. Okay.
Yeah, cheers, Mr. Rayner. Good to see you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's only several times a year.
Working on my back. I'm going to look like you pretty soon, Mr. Rayner. Look at that. Maybe by the time I'm as old as you, my back will be like that. Whoa!
Oh, wow. There you go. Wow, man. That's zing. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, this one's I feel like this one's kind of dry. It's kind of medium to light bodied. It's it rolls around in the glass super easily, so it's, you know, a lighter imperial stout. A little dry-ish, if you will. Super solid, man. I did not refrigerate this one bit, so this is literally off the shelf, if you will. But I think it's appropriate because you've got black coffee notes, and to me that goes along with those black coffee notes, having something that's kind of dry. It's not I feel like the chocolate that it's saying is more of a dark chocolate. You know, it's not a super semi-sweet type chocolate. It's not that marshmallowy kind of beer. It's good, man. I'm definitely getting some of that toffee. It's good, man. This is nice. I drink this. It's definitely a lot easier drinking than the 15.5 I was just drinking. Just because that's
How you
barrel
feeling
age.
after that one? How you feeling after that one? I just finished mine, and I'm yeah, I'm there.
You're a
All
little,
right.
oh, okay. So
All right.
are you a little? Yeah, you. No, I'm fine. It's just uh this one is, I like this one. I definitely like. You know what? I could drink this, of course, more than I could my anti-imperialist stout. You know, it's super. This Ukrainian anti-imperial stout, the Evan Williams version. I think they made 4 different versions of this. But with these being bourbon barrel aged, some of them run a little hotter than others. So you'll get, your taste buds will get fatigued. With this one, you could drink, this is a 10% beer that I would say you could drink a bunch of these. You could drink, as much as your tolerance is. But I wouldn't hesitate to drink the 4-pack. Yeah, I'm not going to crush them, don't get me wrong. But yeah, if I was having a meal and then wanted to have a few and we're having this kind of conversation after the fact, yeah, I'd knock back all 4 of them. You're going to be feeling like Rainer wants to feel. I mean, you're going to feel it, but I don't think you'd be out of control, It's a solid beer, man. Is what I'm saying. This is a solid damn beer.
This is a true craft beer that can be purchased in a 40-ounce container.
Well, absolutely.
You saved me the trouble of typing by showing the question. Vega, you were absent earlier this year. Yeah. Dogfish Head put out their Liqueur de Malta, which I drank on the show. Had you not been ghosting the show, you might have received one from me.
That was a one-off, right? That was like a special occasion.
Yeah, and they did a similar one years ago, but yeah, that was a one-time thing of this particular one. Italian.
Well, any day of the week, you can walk into any said brewery with a 40-ounce bomber, a 40-ounce growler, and have it filled. And there you go.
Yeah, but I think Vega means in a pre-packaged,
like manufactured or
in a bottle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a special deal because there's not many people like us that would want that. Right? When it comes to higher ABV beers, there's not many of us that want that. As a matter of fact, well, you've got beers like this. This is how many ounces are these bad boys? These are
69.
Yeah. Yep, they are 16.9. So 16.9 ounces, damn near 17 ounces. And we're happy these are now in 12. What is that 4-pack? Are they 12-ounce bottles?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw them for, it was $30 or something like that for a 4-pack, and I was like, I'll go for it. It was a deal. It's compared to the bottle.
Yeah,
16.9.
There's not many of us that want to open one single container that's that big. You barely want. I mean, if you open a beer that's, I don't know, what would you say is your limit, Tom? Maybe 8 to 10% ABV, where you start looking for someone to possibly share 16 ounces with.
I don't really share. Like my girl doesn't really drink beer, so if I have a beer, I just drink it to myself. To be honest with you.
Right, but like if you were here, for instance, I mean, I am clearly drinking these by myself. But
yeah, if it was a 10% beer, it's a shareable beer.
It's a very shareable beer, is my point. Yeah, exactly. So, and I am drinking and proper snifter glasses. So, to split this would be very easy. 40 ounces. I don't know, Mark. Do you want that much? Oh, okay, he's leaving.
But no. I mean, if it's a good craft beer, I could do 40. Depends on. Yeah, it would have to, for me, obviously being a pencil neck. Yeah, I can't, there's no way I could do 40 of a 15. I could, but yeah, it wouldn't be good. But give me 40 of like a 6.5 or below, I'd be good with that, so you get a nice IPA, or, typical malt liquor is only like 5.5. So you get a nice IPA that's 6%, something like that.
Well, I think back on the last time, one of the first times we met up, we had more than 40 ounces, and it was one of those mini kegs, and that I feel like is appropriate. That was a Newcastle, wasn't it? What that was? Newcastle Brown. Yeah. That I feel like we drank, because now you're getting what do you get out of that? 3 pints each. Something like that, at least.
It was like 80 ounces or something. So, yeah, 90 ounces. Yeah.
So,
we went through that and some others. Yeah.
Some others. 40 ounces is one of those. I just don't want to do that. I'm not that type of person. I don't want to. I have a 32 ounce can right now of Colt 45 craft beer, mind you. And I still have one right now in the beer cellar. And it's a struggle, man, to crack that bad boy open, because I'm like, I don't know, And that's not a super high ABV beer. It's not a bad beer, I'll admit it. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not scared. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a dog. But yeah. So you know what? Let's get off of that. What beer should we? Oh, that's right. Look at Bum. Bum's got 2022.
Oh, the bottles.
Yeah,
with the date on it. Yeah.
Share with us your thoughts on this year's variant in the bottle.
As delicious as it ever was. And there are people online doing comparisons between the Chico, California brewery and the the North Carolina brewery. And they're comparing them side by side, and they're claiming to detect a difference between the two. I'm obviously I'm not into that detailed analysis of the stuff. But
well, the biggest difference there, the biggest, most obvious difference there would be the water. The water would be the biggest.
That. Super old Tony Hawk. I'm good with that.
You know what? Actually, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
I just want to get paid a bunch to do the Taco Bell commercials like he did last year. Right?
You just want to get a little bit of that residual.
I just want a little bit of Tony's money. Yeah.
Yeah. What about Bum the Christmas ale? What is it? The Breckenridge Christmas ale? Is that the big one?
You mean Anchor?
Anchor?
One from Anchor?
Is it Anchor or?
Yeah, that's the
Anchor. Anchor is the 50-year one that they do every year.
Okay.
With the drawing every year, and this is the first year with a new artist, right?
Oh no, this is time's flying, Mark. I think this is the 3rd year.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, Mark, time is flying. Yeah.
Yes.
But
speaking of, did you pick up a big bottle?
Is still alive. He's like 94 now.
Wow, cool. That was my next question. Is the guy still alive?
just like Al Jaffe, the man who did the fold-ins for Mad Magazine, is still alive at like 102 now, I think. But
Okay.
but no, Anchor is the longest running Christmas beer.
Yeah. So, do you have yourself a Magnum for this year, Bum?
I bought it last Sunday at the Total Wine in Leesburg, Maryland. Yeah.
Oh, what'd you give? I'm kind of curious what you pay for something like that.
It was the cheap. I saw it around here, and it ranged from like $22 to $24 down in or I'm sorry, Leesburg, Virginia. I think it was like $20 down there. So I bought it down there.
That's damn good for.
What was it, boss? Was it $19 for that Magnum of the Merry Christmas beer? It was under 20, but it was $18.99 or $19.99, I think, for us.
Okay. Yeah, the highest I saw here was like pushing 24, I think.
Which is a good question. Are we going to do share beer Christmas Eve?
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
I'm down.
December 24th is okay. Yeah.
So that's a Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas Eve is a Saturday.
I'm down. We just confirmed yesterday that we're getting together for actual Christmas Day. So, yeah, I'm down. Christmas Eve is, as far as I know, free.
Works for me.
Technically. So
we might have to get ourselves a Magnum of that, Bum. Me and the boss. That'd be a good one to split.
Any ideas for next week?
Oh.
Now that'll be the first week of December, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
So what theme to go with?
Are we ready for holiday ales or not? I don't know, because they're all in there now.
Holiday ales, I think, are appropriate because by the time you start hitting Christmas, actually, you need to start thinking about that's a whole different theme scenario.
That's when the shandies come out, Christmas, right? That's when the Radlers and the
right. Yeah. You start getting all those light beers.
Yeah, spring ales coming out right after that. Yeah,
all the lawnmower beers are coming out around that time.
See, I want to do holiday beer.
We most certainly can. Any ideas? So should we do actual Christmas ales next week? Or
that would make sense, right? The first week of. Well, then you got to think there's obviously 4 weeks in December.
Yeah, we got 3 weeks after that until Christmas. Yeah, so we got 4 weeks from now until Christmas. 4 weeks from tonight.
I'm opening my app. I'm opening my calendar app.
So unless you want to just do Christmas and holiday beers every week up through.
Actually, we will have 5 shows in December.
Yeah.
So we'll have December 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th, and 31st. So New Year's Eve is on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep. We get Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve on a Saturday.
So, 5. There's 5 shows in December.
Yep.
We could do different kinds. We got gingerbread beers. We have what other kind of beers? There's different kinds of Christmas beers, right? We have what other kinds? Help me out, guys. What else? We have, I don't even know anymore. We could do a Sierra Nevada Celebration Ale week.
Yeah, so why not do some sort of Christmas ale or something like that for the 3rd? The 10th, we could do Celebration Ale. That could be a Celebration Ale show. And the 17th, 24th, and 31st, there's still 3 other shows that, you know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, there's really only, to me, 4 shows you can do. There's the 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th is technically still a show that you could do some sort of Christmas theme. The 31st, you're done with Christmas themes, correct?
How about on Christmas Eve, we do a beer that has to have Christmas in the name of the beer?
In the name.
Obviously, so Celebration Ale would not qualify.
What if there's a Santa Claus on it?
Christmas, no, Sammy Klaus, that doesn't qualify as much
No.
as I'm looking for any excuse to drink a Sammy Klaus.
But what if there's like an actual Santa Claus on the label? Does that count?
Well, Santa,
or does it have to say Christmas?
Christmas or Xmas?
Well, okay, so we'll just decide next week. Next week's beer is going to be what? Is it a fall beer? Is it a December? What's the theme for next week?
We're all like deer in headlights.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Christmas Eve, drinking one with Christmas in the name of the beer. Maybe the week before that, drinking one called a winter beer, like Sam Adams Winter Lager or something like that. But for next week, that's a toughie.
So I've looked up best winter beers for 2000. So I'm seeing styles. You've got Scotch ales, barley wines, Russian imperial stouts, Baltic porters, which is something I don't know if we've ever done. I don't know if we've ever done specifically Baltic porter style. Doppelbock, barrel-aged beer, warmer beers. Of course, warmers are definitely a style for this time of year.
How about a Scotch ale?
We could do Scotch.
Yeah.
We could definitely do Scotch.
That's one that will have to be hunted for, but it's not impossible to find.
For me, it is all over the damn place. This is literally
Kilt lifter. Kilt lifter. You get onto your local and get yourself a
literally
kilt lifter.
The main beer here. Yeah, it's the Budweiser of beer here. So this is not hard. Yeah, I am. Yeah, let's do Scotch ales. Not because it's easy for me, but just because it's an easy one to kind of close this out with. And then next week we can talk about other stuff. But keep in mind, like, those are the main styles for this time of year. Scotch ale, barley wine, imperial stout, Baltic porter. I'm interested in that Baltic porter. That's a style we don't do. Barrel aged beer. I think we already did barrel aged. Winter warmer.
Jack Abbey's does a great Baltic porter. The Framingham. Holy crap.
But I would. Okay, so what if we do this week the Scotch and next week Baltic? That'll give you 2 weeks to find a Baltic. You know what I'm saying? If we go ahead and call it, that'll give you 2 weeks to find it.
Yeah, I think I can find a Baltic porter fairly easy. Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it's something to keep in mind and something for you to be able to find. That would be an interesting one. Baltic porter. I don't know how often we've done a Baltic porter themed type show. So
I don't think we ever did a Baltic porter.
Back in the day, back in the Stickham days, I think we might have done it, but yeah,
it's one of those. So
at least 500 shows ago, yeah.
Isn't that something to say, right, Mark? Like, if you can say, okay, 500 shows ago we did that, like, that's insane, isn't it? When you're a weekly show and you can kind of throw that kind of number out there, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Even 100 shows ago, you're like that's nuts. We're 678. We're damn near 700. We will hit 700 next year, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
God willing.
God willing.
And Google willing.
Yeah, and Google. Yeah. That's
we're gonna hit it probably like in
one and the same.
April.
Yeah. How many shows would it be before a piper would be able to legally host this show?
Yeah, she's 9. So we got 12. So we got another 600. She has to be like 1275 probably.
Like another 10 years.
Shows.
Wow.
She'll be like Chuck Barris's daughter on the Gong Show, and now my daddy.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be so fun to be able to jump in on the show, pop in on a show that you hosted, you were part of for years and years and years, and someone else is just taking it over, and now you jump in, and you, I don't know, man, that would be wild. That'd be wild.
Share a beer, the next generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they even call it Share a Beer anymore, they might just go by the letters, right? The SAB.
Yeah, and it'll be on TikTok by then.
Yeah.
Or some iteration of TikTok, right?
The
like,
Tic Tac.
Yeah.
Wow. It's fun. It's fun to think about that sort of thing. But yeah, it'd be amusing to me to flattering, I think, really, for someone like Piper or Delilah to take over the show. They host the show every week, and all we do is pop in and have a beer. And yeah,
we got to go about show 1500 for Delilah. So let's
would we even be in a position to have a beer at that point? I mean, you're talking. I'd have to be in my 70s for
19 years. 60, I'd be 78. I'll be good. I'm good. Yeah.
Wow.
You'd be happy just to have a Miller 64 at that point, right?
I'll be
to have anything yellow, you'd be like, yeah, I'm having a beer. Yeah.
A ginger ale.
Wow.
78 is young these days. Come on, you make it to 78, you got a good 10 years ahead of you at least.
No.
Yeah. And who knows technology by then?
Here's bandwidth. I remember when Remy was a puppy before Zach moved into his house. All these, oh my goodness, you can count on bandwidth for something. All right, guys, we're out of here. So next week will be what?
Scotch ale.
Scotch ale.
And then Baltic Porter.
And then Baltic Porter. So,
yep.
See you guys, man.
All
Peace
right,
out. Later.
Glad y'all.
Good one.
Good weekends.